We'll look at some stats. Give me a second. Scared me. Look at Air Force real quick. Oh, they just run the ball. I forgot. Let's check connection. Still checking connection. It says, oh, whatever. Fuck it. This may be a game we put in the fourth quarter. I may not play, I'll play David Silva in the fourth quarter instead of what I do.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams.
Let's go.
We'll see a team looking for its first win, the Air Force Falcons, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Colorado State Rams. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Falcons will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Ah,
He'll be brought down.
but I had it.
A solid effort on that return. The Rams offense will go to work first. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset.
Yeah, the same thing. We're still putting on the force.
What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, John.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourself and play one snap at a time. That last game got away
Let us
from
be.
the losing team.
On the sideline. Let us be. 47
You can see the
yards.
defensive coordinator so upset after that play because everybody on his side is thinking it's going to be a run on 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the 50, but you need guys in the back end to just...
Oh, I thought I was giving it to someone.
If they throw the football, someone's got to make a play. You couldn't get it done, and now you've got 1st and goal in your own end.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
Phoenix touchdown.
They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense will have its first possession of the game. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, Dave.
Yeah, And we're going to see this individual battle a lot, not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go
Oh, I thought I had him.
That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. Or Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. Two guys we know are going to play at the next level, but I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Sacked him. Sean, stop. This thing is going to be Toledo.
Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and look for room. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll run it from the gun. They finally
Oh, yeah, they go 15 yards.
before he picks up some valuable ground. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Rams come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Slings it downfield.
Hit it.
It's caught downfield.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass, really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to make it.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
And it does it again.
Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on it. You can just post him up. A linebacker, you can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And the Falcons moving quickly to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry.
He'll ride his man on the option. Breaks into the open. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to 1st down. No huddle offense to the line.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked. Maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
The Falcons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The option look. Running back searching for a hole.
Got him.
Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of score a touchdown, he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Wide open spaces. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Falcons started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Looking to throw.
Sack him.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. On the zone read, he'll pull it and go right. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. On the option. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. Are forced to settle for 3. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Kentucky has the lead right now. Feels like it's been this way since the players took the pregame catwalk. But this has been a very close game. They're up by 7 over Texas A&M. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. You should see.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. And the Rams come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down.
Take him, Gilligan.
That'll be enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 48. The Rams are rolling down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. Got the first down and more. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. And the Rams pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Makes the grab. Hard running there.
There we go.
There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Colorado State is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He'll be hauled down just inside
There we go.
the 10.
9 yards. 9 is
They're
good.
trying to turn this into a score. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. It's complete.
Banfield, touchdown.
Touchdown, Colorado State. No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They've got to find some answers on this drive, already down by 18 in the second quarter. Makes the grab. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
I gotta call timeout. I gotta get my guy out of there.
Trying play action.
Sack him.
And they get to the quarterback on 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Falcons decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. The short hands, it's Maguliga. Move the sticks for a 1st down. The Rams have pushed it inside the 20. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run play action. Using the quick game. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. And the Rams will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Whoops.
Now it's 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Steps away. He'll throw it. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Colorado State. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. PAT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Leaves it with the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in it.
Let's go, Izzy.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this. Assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the Falcons will line it up on 1st and 10. The give to the fullback. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Fullback's got it.
Yeah, got him in the backfield. Let's go.
Trying to sneak that fullback loose and nothing doing.
And he is stuffed. And I think the reason he's stuffed there is, think about it. The only time you really give the ball to the fullback is short yardage situations. The defense knew it was coming.
It's picked off and another empty drive. He goes
I don't even know who picked it off. Hendershot. That was a good pass, though. I don't know.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows them. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah.
Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
He'll take a shot.
Oh!
I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone, Mike. That dude's been really, really good, and you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense.
Lofts one high and deep.
He got a touchdown.
Makes the catch. Touchdown. And once he found
Oh my goodness.
the man might as well start playing.
This offense is so good, and they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Pass drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football.
There we go. David Tony.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun. The running back has it. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Under fire. Get it out on the screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
No, that's fine. Take all the time you need. Nice little 2 timeouts.
Secures it at the 30. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. The Rams with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Keeps it on the bootleg.
Oh, McGooligan.
Pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big...
He lost one down the sideline.
Oh, he got it!
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. A very productive play on 1st down has now set us up with his 2nd and goal. Sets up the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. The pressure ramps up on 3rd defense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go for it. Touchdown Rams! Fit in the window for the score.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And the point after is good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Out of the gun, the inside give. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking downfield very late in the half. Firing deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was
Damn.
right on the money. You just have to make that catch. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Rams will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
Motion from the back. On the option. He's going to lose a
Damn.
yard on that one.
Someone came through that. Hold on.
After your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create.
Dang it, someone picks it off.
Not the way to start a drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play
Dang
by
it,
this
Tony.
defense to get the
Down in the season, dude.
This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun to give, looking for room.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
That's caught. It's Republican. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Caught near the sticks. It's Republican. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Rams will have it 1st and 10. Oh, he's got a chance. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. A shot toward the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up.
Good awareness by the defense. In this situation on the field, you know there's coordinators that like to try to take shots deep down the field and catch you napping. The defense was ready for that one.
Got the quick pass. That'll be enough for the 1st down,
I don't know how that was first down, but alright.
15-yard line. And the Rams are on the move. He'll pull it on the read. And into the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Colorado State. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it.
That would be back.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over and move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him, too.
Oh, he's got some space. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
And what a great decision by the quarterback. Like it's such a timing and an art when you run this option. Like you want to get those guys to collapse on you like he does and get that pitch man open. And then you see now he has space to run down the field and make the big play.
And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. He's looking to throw. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Now on second down. Looking to fire. They get to him as he throws. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. He's looking downfield to throw. He'll off one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Quickly out to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Throws to the tight end. Working the big fella to the corner. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that will probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
On the run, it's Silva. Fights off the defender. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Spins away from the defender. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. And the Rams line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Rams, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. We've reached a break. Colorado State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Here's the handoff. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
Damn, I just want to go brush my teeth, man.
They'll try to sneak it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. And the Rams kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Quickly complete. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Trying to put their way in.
There you go, Silver.
It's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in a really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Man, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Kentucky has the lead right now. Feels like it's been this way since the players took the pregame catwalk. But this has been a very close game. They're up by 6 over Texas A&M. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
And how about that one, Kevin? anything going on elsewhere.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take it.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after it, as you saw it on that sack there.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. The Falcons line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. The quick out. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
That looks like a real simple play by the wide receiver, but give him a ton of credit. That was an excellent route. He never telegraphed that he was breaking to the outside. Kept his eyes downfield, so when he cuts, he's able to get maximum separation from the defender, and that's why that play is successful.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. Sweet spin. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Colorado State. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, Dave. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
He leaves it with his back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting...
There he goes! And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Really good job by this offense, understanding where the sticks are. It's 3rd down and short. The QB makes the pitch, good, accurate pitch, and then he does the rest. Gets north-south and gets the 1st down.
He'll do it himself. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
And the Falcons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And they can't make the connection.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync. That's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. trying to make magic with his feet. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
You can clearly tell that he wanted to throw the football and he wanted to go through the air and make a big play. Defense does a great job corralling him, getting some pressure, and most importantly, getting him on the ground.
No fair catches here, looking for room. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. He's in open space downfield. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Marked at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Silva. Got enough for the first down and wants more. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
The Rams have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Finds his big tight end. Just outside the red zone. If they pick up the 1st down, they'll spot it at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add that.
They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. It's Nelson ground. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Timeout is called and the clock is down
Hell
to
no.
8. Defensive back spread all over the field trying to take away the pass. Looking to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there.
Let's go.
There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they didn't. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Let's go. Let's go, Robert. Use a sick game. Welcome to the team. Logan Harbor, welcome to the team. Damn, we missed a lot of guys. Good God. Oh, this is gonna be a good one. We just need bodies at this point. I want a guard. Actually, let me try to get another quarterback. Do I even have a Michigan guy to go after? No. Alright, well, we'll get you. Hey, Sasha's on here now. Let's go. Well, we are singing that bitch. I don't know what you want me to do. Yeah, I see Oklahoma State now. Oh. Oh, shit. Yeah, this is gonna be a problem. That's fine. Oh, this is gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a huge problem.
It's a really compelling matchup as a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to Blue Picking Stadium in Stillwater, Oklahoma, home of the Oklahoma State Cowboys. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Colorado State Rams, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Relay Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstring. Let's get this thing underway. The Cowboys will kick this deep to begin the game.
Why am I always receiving, dude?
Here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Rams offense tries out there to open this game. Not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two.
He got no speed though. That's the issue.
And talking to him this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. First down and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. With the catch, it's McCoy again. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today.
Okay, bro. Breaks one.
Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10.
Touchdown.
Too much speed for the defense.
But all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film.
God, a dead boat.
It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Cowboys offense.
We're gonna have to stop Dominic for a second.
First possession. This is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today. Thinking,
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now today, it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important.
How did he not get sacked? That's all I want to know.
Do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
after the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Looking to pass. It's Lacey.
Sacked him.
Pressured and dropped back
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw.
Yeah.
Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. We expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Here comes the Rams offense back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. Gets the first and still running. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. They'll look to throw it here on second down. And this time it's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. We're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down. Incompletion makes it second down. He hands it off from the gun. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field.
Focused on something.
They were held to a quick 3 and out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They've got him
Gotcha,
back
picture.
with nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss. The Cowboys
Whoa.
will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tackle again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking downfield, it's Lacey. Cut quickly. Not much after the catch, but it was good enough for a first down. And the Cowboys come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Pressure is coming. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? It's made on the left side. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Choosing to return the punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Colorado State offense is back out there now. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot. Looking to find the end zone this time. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the catch downfield. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Play action here on first down. It's made over the middle.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Got to pick up the third and short through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Magoo again. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Hand it off. Slams right.
Damn, they put that boy on his ass.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
It's a quick grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And the Rams will line up here on first down and goal. First and goal, they try to run it in. And now the defense able to bring him down.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defense coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Colorado State has the lead here. As we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to melt. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And the defense smothers him for no gain. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. We got it. The field goal's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And the Cowboys come to the line to run the hurry-up.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big game. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Colorado State offense on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. That's caught. It's Magoo again. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. The Rams have first and 10 here.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Makes it the grab. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. He knocks it through with confidence. And they add to their lead.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
To throw, it's Lacey. He's got it with room to run. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. The Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge gain through the air. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. And now the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a fourth down decision coming up. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. This will be a 43-yard attempt. And he's got it, no problem.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Return begins inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Rams offense back on the field. And to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Fires it to the wide out. Ball's incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And he'll drop back here on third down. Catch me over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the Rams will have to punt this one away. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. No huddle now for the offense.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. And the Cowboys looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Play fake, looking to throw. Lets him go quickly. Oh, he's wide open. Look out. And they're able to move the the 6. Set up now. First down at the 34. The Cowboys will line up on 1st and 10.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. To throw, it's Lacey. The receiver makes the catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down.
Let's go! Let's go!
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Now we run a draw play. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain. 1st down. We're going to throw the football. He dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Scoops out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And the quarterback dropping back. Grabbed in by the tight end. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback rolling to his right now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The Rams will hustle to the line here in order to hurry up. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down. Well, here we go again. The field goal team is out there. This kicker's already got 3 makes in this game. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Lacey. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away.
Oh, he's been overthrowing a lot today.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, got a man. Catch man. Big play. He takes it all the way.
I like to say that was insane. I ain't gonna lie, that was insane.
On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. It's caught. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. To 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes a quick catch. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. The receiver snags it. It's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. That ball snagged for a completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. And the fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down.
There we go. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Stillwater. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
Kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up the pass game. Decides to keep it here. The gain is
Gotcha.
So it's 2nd and 6. And the Cowboys hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to throw. It's Lacey. He's going to take a shot down the left side.
Thank God he dropped it. If I see him do that again, I'm going to have to go. Go, man.
Cowboys will bring their punt team onto the field. That's his 4th punt already today. The returner is brought down. It's a start of the next drive. The Colorado State offense is back out there now. There's the handoff. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on 2nd down. From the shotgun and inside handoff. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense
Let's go.
in scoring position now. Great start with the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Makes the catch. It's McGooligan.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches me.
They got him down after a pretty big gain on that completion. The Rams looking to keep this drive rolling.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated,
touchdown, Colorado State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing
Let's go,
their job.
29-10.
He's doing an
29-10,
outstanding
boys.
job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So we need.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they start the drive. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. To throw, it's Lacey. Good throw to the left. Oh, he makes the catch. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. And the Cowboys under the line in the hurry up.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
That's going to be incomplete.
Yes, sir.
First down drop here in the middle of the field. So second down after the incompletion. Comes back from the shotgun, looking for an open man.
There we go.
Nice play by the
Got
defender.
it.
Got a hand in there to break up the pass. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking to throw it again. Deep shot toward the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. On the now for the 5th time today. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. Here comes the Colorado State offense on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Great move in the open field. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. On the move now. Punt over the middle. It's McGilligan. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice
There's no
game.
McGilligan.
Getting
5 catches, 47 yards.
And the Rams begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down at the 47.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
He flips it to the back across the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? He breaks free. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Man, this defense is already struggling to defend the pass. I think their eyes are in the backfield. They're worried about where's the next pass play, and now they got to deal with the option. A lot to deal with against this offense.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30.
There we go. 6 catches, 58 yards.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quick throw over the middle. Pass complete on the crosser. Tackle made quickly at the 11, but the offense in the red zone now. The Rams looking to cash in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Getting set. Here's second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
No, 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel and understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain. Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do the third quarter of play. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Scanning the field. It's Lacey. Looking from in deep down the left side. The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43. Here comes the Rams offense back onto the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense that has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
New center down to the offense. 1st and 10.
Y'all they both can't play anymore.
Wants to throw it. Makes the grab. It's McGilligan. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man in the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
And the Rams looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
He escapes the pocket. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Fighting off the defender. And they've got him behind the line. still going to be stopped for a loss.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now.
Looking to throw. It's Lacey. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times. Consistent pressure. Just dominating performance.
The pass is intercepted.
Gallop.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Incomplete. 2nd down coming.
That was a good question.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Nowhere to go, the ball knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
This offense just had an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the 2nd half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground, and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Receiver makes that catch. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This line getting set up. It's our 1st down play. QB keeper all the way. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through.
Let's go. See, look.
If they're going to come back and take the lead
Go, boy.
in this game at some point.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to
taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor. Working for this offense today.
4th down, looking to throw for it. He's looking deep again. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown. Here's the handoff. Breaks an open space. McGann is good enough for a 1st down near the 38.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. Kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive. Working with the lead. Still want to be
really trapped him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. He goes nowhere. Stop behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So,
and he's intercepted. He can go. That's the 20. Inside the 10. He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown. State offense is back out there now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the run transition.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. And it's intercepted. The last thing they could afford.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a two-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
And the back gets the football. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys looking to run some tempo here. Looking downfield, it's Lacy. Swarm to the pass rush, a sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Warner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds him there open on the right side downfield. He makes the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Let's it fly to the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Urgency here. Got to cut it this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. Sacked until lost. Back to the 6. A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. Running out of time in the pocket. Touchdown. Oklahoma. Offense ready to start this drive. Grinding away on the ground. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Passes the 45. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Handoff from the shotgun. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. 2 quality teams battling right down.
I almost blew it at the end. I don't know what you saw. It was 39-10. Start getting too cute.
No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Colorado State Rams. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Rams will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Texas Tech's offense will have the ball first. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now. And I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though, and David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because everybody knows he's what makes this offense go.
How's it going,
He's got
Sports?
to do it when it matters most, and that's when we start talking about winning conference championships at the end of the year, getting into the playoffs. So great start, great middle. How he finishes will determine whether he's going to be at that Heisman ceremony.
Find some space enough to get 5 from the 22. Guys, let's think big picture about Texas Tech. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Here's a quick throw out to the left.
Great job on the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. Third and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. You need to have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
He'll keep it himself. He stopped a little bit short. They'll mark it at the 38. It's 4th down. And the Red Raiders send out the punt unit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. So Colorado State's offense has the ball for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. The Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. inside the 20. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick completion on the out. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown Rams!
You've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Red Raiders in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
This is a team right now playing with tons of confidence because of how much their defense is dominating. Just look what they did the last time they took the field. And look what they're doing early in this game. They've got dudes flying around making plays. They are a tough unit.
To the ground to try to move the chains. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Snagged out in the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Keeps looking downfield. Bought a little time, lets it go. Short throw to the sideline is complete.
I am glad he didn't keep up with them.
Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. The hand to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? Because they are a good one.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Missed the connection on 2nd. Now looking at a 3rd down. Unloads it left.
Wiggle again, what a route.
Okay, you'll take some of these, but if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. A little screen to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Look out, he's got room. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this 1st period with a huge gain. That's the end of the quarter, and Colorado State is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got the tight end. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Second and goal coming up. He'll pull it on the read. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Colorado State.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself and gets in for the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, the clock has hit zeros. Here's a look at the big moment from that battle in the Pac-12. Boise State was able to come away with the win, as they have so many times before in southwestern Idaho, but not without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing is easy in college football.
From the gun, running back gets the give.
This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake up the Pac-12 standings.
How about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. There he goes. Made a defender miss. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
And that is picture perfect by this quarterback. Nice job running the option, seeing he's not covered. Nobody's taking him. They didn't play that responsibility, and he chews up yards and makes the huge play.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Plucks it out of the air. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he got the ball.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out.
Barely got there.
He slides that just inside the right upright. Now the lead is down to 11.
Attempt to be rise.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll give it to the back. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Caught near the sticks. It's McGooligan. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. Gets it past the marker. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Rams aren't flying down the field. Off play action on first down.
Damn, I didn't see him.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. After the big first down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. Looking for room, it's Silva. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder.
Got it.
Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line to pick up a 1.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed.
It's a 15.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback, keeping his eyes down the field.
Positive plays, that's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, he'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
They'll try to power their way ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado State. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw, it's Pride.
As he gets him.
Pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here, get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
To the air on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out route. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Red Raiders racing to the line in the hurry-up. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Shoots it to the left. A strike downfield. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Past the first down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Red Raiders back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Right on the money. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. He sends 3 receivers right, maybe looking for man coverage on the left on 2nd and 5. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
He'll start to return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown and get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. It's caught. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Gets it out fast. seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they decide to trot out the kicker. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side. He splits the upright, and that will extend their lead even further.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Fort Collins. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to our team at sunny Lumen Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Going to the run to start this second half. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
This shouldn't be a
Tom
surprise
Adebo is really
anymore.
good.
If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And the Rams have it with a 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Smithers into space. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Rams are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Good throw.
Oh, took a shot and still got the ball off. 16 yards.
He's brought down after a nice gain.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half. So in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
And when these quarterbacks run these zone reads, read options, whatever you want to call them, they have to put their eyes on a certain defender, and they're reading him. And basically, you can't be right. That's what makes it so hard to defend, because if you do one thing, he's going to do the other. You do the other thing, he's going to do the other. So, good luck stopping.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. They'll run it from the gun. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Unloads to the right.
Ah.
And make the catch.
Maybe I should have done it to.
Defense will
Oh.
force a turnover on downs. End off with the shotgun. And that's a very
This guy's
productive
shifting,
first
huh?
down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. And the Red Raiders are in the hurry up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose. And 3rd down is coming.
This is is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Catch in the middle is Monroe. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
Finds his man.
There you go.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And for the second time tonight, they'll try out the field goal kicker. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It's good, and that was dead solid purple. Now a two-possession game at 24-13.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Fires to the tight end, and he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Rams come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving.
There you go. 6 yards. First down.
They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on third downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are.
Working deep down the right side.
Oh, he overthrew him.
Ball's incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll go to the ground. Got the first down. Looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Rams are marching down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Hand off from the gun. Always got some space.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, lead the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
There you go.
Well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. And the Rams pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Wideout trying to get it in. And he'll step out.
Weathersby just beat him.
Short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. A first down run in the red zone. Touchdown! Colorado State. And they take it in for 6 more points. They'll try to add another to their lead.
There we go.
Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes. It just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he's going to try to return this one. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. This offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on it.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Every time I see Whitestack, I think of Zion.
It might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period.
Get him! Yes, the glitch helps us.
Where to hide a loss of 5 on that play. The Red Raiders now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run play action.
Damn.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Monroe. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. And the Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Let's go.
This is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Backed up now, here's second and long. To the air, it's Pride. Throws it out in space. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. Looking to throw again. It's on target and complete. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Red Raiders will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
You're
Here's
not
this
pressing.
offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down.
Sack.
And the defense gets home and makes
Yes,
the play
Sparrow
at the
season.
37-yard line.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him, and they've been able to do that in this game. There's another sack here.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. And the Red Raiders started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. From the red zone, looking for a space.
He caught that bitch?
Foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. The Red
I don't know how he
Raiders
caught
had
that
tough
shit.
field
That's
position to
insane.
start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Second and goal for this offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Back to throw, it's Pride. Let's it go to the end zone.
Oh, this guy here.
Red Raiders fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. There he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Rides the back on the option to give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. The Rams are moving quickly down the field. Quick handoff.
There you go, 9 yards.
Gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Fine play action.
Oh, he dropped it.
And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Well, the tight end's a guy that's going to have to be able to make plays for this offense in the passing game. That time, QB looking for the big fella. He ran a good route, just couldn't get it.
He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on 3rd.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Smart move to keep it on the ground. An explosive play in the running game as
Let's
he's
go.
got the first down.
Like that bow.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Rams kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to scramble. And he launches in for the score. Touchdown Rams! And lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
18 now.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Red Raiders headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw, it's Fry. Throws to the back. Got a man, it's Estes. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
The Red Raiders can really attack on this 2nd and short.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. To the ground with the back. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught into the middle. It's John. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat.
How'd he still get that pass
Find
off?
his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. Rush is on him.
Got him.
Pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Almost intercepted in the end zone, and what a red zone stop that would have been. It'll be fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Fires toward the end zone.
Picked off.
Intercepted.
Willis.
Big play stops the drive.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football. That time on the option play, I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later. And
Turning it on. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity
Let's
to
go.
get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here today.
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing.
Let's go. Okay. Let's go. Got a fullback. Let's go. How did we beat a top 25 team and still didn't? Okay. How are we still 11? Like, brother, we beat this team. And we beat Texas Tech. It is what it is. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you, sports, for coming out. Do all those good things, guys. So, peace. Hold on, let's see some Heisman watch.